Where'd you find this?
Hey, welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the Shield of Arrav quest by yourself. You won't need a partner or anything. The only time you're going to need to get someone else's help is to get the key. So, to start the quest off, you're going to have to go to the Varrock castle, and you're going to go talk to this dude. Okay, so once you talk to him, he's going to say you're going to need to find a book. You're going to see it right here. Read through the book. You go back and talk to this guy, Reldo. So in order to do this by yourself, you're going to have to do the Phoenix gang. It's not going to work if you started off with the Black Arm gang. You go outside the castle here, out to the Varrock fountain and where the fur trader is. And you're going to ask him about the Phoenix gang. You're going to have 20 coins for this. And if you don't, you have to go to the bank and get some. And it'll tell you where the gang is. You know, once you join the Phoenix gang, you're going to actually end up joining the Black Arm. Well, actually, you're going to attempt to join the Phoenix gang first, and then you're going to end up joining the Black Arm gang. And then there's a way that you can go and join the Phoenix gang as well, so you can get both shields, both the shield halves by yourself. You won't need a partner for the quest. And when you go to talk to Straven here at the Phoenix gang hideout, and when you ask him if you can join, he's going to ask you to get some intel. Okay, so he's going to ask you to go get some intel from Johnny the Beard. He's not that far away. He's right in this inn over here by the bar. He could have gone back there, but the door was closed. So he's going to kill him. I'm doing this on a level 3 account, so I'm not killing him very fast, but okay, and once you kill him, he's going to drop some intel report. It actually took me a little bit to kill him since I'm on such a low level account. I nearly died actually, which is kind of sad, but so once you picked up the intel, don't give it to the Phoenix gang guy. Go over here and talk to Charlie the Tramp. And you're asking about the Black Arm gang. And remember, you're going to have to do that Phoenix gang part first and get the intel before you do this part, or else this won't work. You're going to go back here and talk to Katrina, the Black Arm gang leader. and you're gonna ask her about joining her gang. She's gonna ask you to get the 2 crossbows from the Phoenix gang. Okay, so once you've done that, you're gonna have to get those two crossbows. Now this is the part where you might need some help from another person, but they won't actually like end up like you'll have both shield hats by the time you're done with this quest. Like you've mostly done it by yourself, but at this point you need a key in order to get into the weapons store that is part of the Phoenix gang. And like when you do the Phoenix gang part, they end up giving you the key up to there. And since we're not joining the Phoenix gang yet, we don't have that key. And it's actually possible to get that key without doing the Phoenix part of the quest at this point. So what I'm going to have to do is, if you want to do this completely by yourself, you can go to the Grand Exchange and ask someone for the key, because it's actually tradable after the quest is finished. And I actually have 3 of those keys on another account. That's how I actually did this by myself the first time. I literally did the entire quest by myself because I already had the key somehow, because I ended up picking it up off from the ground. So if you don't have the key yet, you want to do this quest by yourself, I would go to the Grand Exchange and ask them if they have it, or buy it off someone. You actually can't get it from the Grand Exchange itself, but it shouldn't be that hard. So if you want to get it, you just go to the Grand Exchange. You can say buying weapon store key, and you can ask around if someone's selling it. And if someone walks up to you and trades you and say, "Oh, I have one," you go ahead and trade them. It only says 1 coin, so if they're only asking for 1 coin, you can buy it for about that price. And then right there you have the weapon store key, and then you'll need this in order to do the quest by yourself. So when you get the key, just go back to where the Phoenix gang is at. Okay, once you get back to the Phoenix gang here, above them is actually a store, and you're gonna have to fight a guy in order to get the 2 crossbows. You need to get to the Black Arm gang. And since I'm a level 3 account, I'm probably not gonna be able to defeat a level 23, so I've actually brought in my other account in order to kill him for me. So if you're doing this quest by yourself and you actually, like, if you're combat 30, you should be able to defeat this guy pretty easily. But in this case, it's just I'm a low level account, so I'm just gonna have a little assistance here from my other account. You just need to kill the guy. And then once you can kill him, you can actually pick up the crossbows, because if you try to pick up the crossbows, when you try to pick them up, you say, "Oh, those are like the captain of the gang's crossbows, you can't take those," and he'll try to fight you. So you're gonna have to actually need to kill him before you can get the crossbows. So you won't actually need someone else's help to do this. It's just, in this case, in this scenario, since I'm level 3, I'm not gonna be able to do up this part by myself. I'm not gonna be able to kill that level 23. But I assume if you're wanting to do this quest, you're probably a good enough stats to do that by yourself. And once you have these 2 crossbows, we just go right over back to Katrina, the Black Arm gang leader. When you get there, you just give the crossbows to her, and then she'll accept you into the Black Arm gang. Okay, so now you're part of the Black Arm gang, and you're gonna have to get the other shield, the first shield half here. And even though you've just joined the Black Arm gang, since we have this intel right here, this intel report, we can actually still join the Phoenix gang to get the other shield half. And it's a very specific way to do that. It's not very complicated, but I'll show you. In order to get the first shield half, you just go up here and search this cupboard, and you'll find it. Now to get the other half, you need to go back to the Phoenix gang, their hideout. And if you would have joined the Phoenix gang first, and you came to try to join the Black Arm gang, the lady will actually say that you can't join since you're part of the Phoenix gang. And we were actually able to join the Black Arm gang before we joined the Phoenix gang because we haven't actually technically joined the Phoenix gang yet. We've only started that side of the quest. So you need to go back to the Phoenix gang. And don't talk to the guy. Straven right here, do not talk to him. Actually, right click on your intel report, use it, and use it on Straven. This will not work if you try to talk to him. You have to do it that way. And he'll ask you about your mission, and then you'll have the report, and you'll see it, and then he'll let you join the Phoenix gang. And so you're now a part of both the Black Arm gang and the Phoenix gang, and you'll be able to go back to both of their hideouts. You'll be able to go through both of them. And if you would have done this quest with a partner, you wouldn't be able to do that because you would only be part of one gang. And to get to the other shield, you just go back here, and you go to this chest over here with the gold trim. You just open up, search it, and it'll have that shield half. So now you have both parts of the shields all by yourself. You didn't need another person to help you. The only way you're really going to need any help with doing it this way is by getting that key, and you'll probably be able to get it from someone who has it in their bank at the Grand Exchange or anywhere else. If you have a friend who has the key, just ask him for it, he'll give it to you. And you're able to do both. You're able to join both gangs and do the quest by yourself. So to finish the quest, I believe you need to go back, either talk to the king or the librarian. I'm pretty sure it's the king. See, this will say you need a friend's help to achieve the reward. So it says, now my partner has helped me get both parts of the Shield of Arrav. I should go to the King Roald for the reward. But you actually didn't have another partner help you. You got both these halves by yourself. So just go back to the castle here in Varrock. Okay, once you get back to the king, just go ahead and talk to him. He will not get the reward yet. You'll actually have to go and talk to I'm not sure what he's called, but you have to go to the museum. I'll tell you need to go to the museum. So we'll just double check here. Yeah. You're gonna need like a certificate in order for him to know that you actually have the shield. So you just go right over here. It's not very far. Right over here into the museum. So since you asked for 2 certificate halves for you and your partner, the reason why you have 2 halves is because one's for you and one's for your partner. And now if you were doing this with a partner, he would actually talk to him and he would get the other half for you with the shield. But since you have both of the shield halves, you got both the shield halves, you will not need help from another person with this quest. So you've actually done this twice. It's the same conversation and everything, but you had both shields. So now you have both certificate halves. And it'll say you'll still need the other half, but you've actually done. So you just use one of the halves on the other half. And now you have a certificate. And you can actually make a second certificate if you want to, but you don't need to. So once you've done this, just go back to the castle and go back talk to the king again. Now you've completed the quest all by yourself. You didn't really need any assistance from another player except for getting the key. You did it all by yourself without the help of anyone else, except for the scenario in this tutorial when I needed help from my other account because I wasn't able to defeat the weapon store guard or whatever by myself. Now I think you probably didn't actually have to talk to the king first. You could have gone to the museum first and got the certificates and then come to the king. So yeah, now you've done the quest all by yourself. Now if you actually go to this right here, if you try to look at your quest, it actually won't say you've completed the quest. It'll actually say you need to find a partner still, but you've actually completed it. It'll be in green right here, so you have completed it and you've received the points and everything. So yeah, I hope this helped you. You didn't have to go through the trouble of finding a partner to help you with this quest, because sometimes that can actually be kind of annoying because that person they won't cooperate with you, or they'll log off, or it can be a problem sometimes. But I hope this helped you. You didn't have to go through that trouble. You can do the quest by yourself. It's a lot more easier and probably won't take as long. So I hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video.